are going to Columbia.
All righty.
We don't have a house.
Okay.
We own the house that we're in, or we bought it in 2008. And we're going to sell the house that we're in, and we're going to find something in Columbia soon.
Gotcha. So are you on any kind of, I mean, it doesn't sound like you're on any kind of a hard deadline, but have you gotten some deadlines for yourself? So some goals of when you want to get the house on the market and get out of there?
Well, my wife is a school teacher. She's going back to school. We would like to be getting the house on the market pretty quick.
Okay. Is it ready for market? Like, is it cleaned up? Have you, gotten things kind of tucked away, ready? Like how close do you think you are for getting it on market?
We've got some work to do.
Okay.
We have too much stuff and too small of a house, so we need to get rid of a lot of crap.
All right. Now, do you plan on moving out of the house before we put it on market, or are we going to be selling it while you guys are still living in it?
I don't know.
So it sounds like you guys want to be in a hurry, but we're not like in critical mode, like we got to get this thing on the market next week. Sounds like you've got a little bit of work to do before we get to that point. Is that kind of an accurate statement?
Yes, you're very accurate.
Okay.
And also, we would like some advice, like from you or from somebody on what we should have for staging if we're still in it.
Yeah, the more you can declutter, the better. People like it to look nice and open and as big as we can make it look. The typical rule of thumb is maybe 3 pieces of furniture per room, but we can talk about the logistics of all of that. And I've got a really nice PDF of a seller's guide that I've put together. I could email you as well. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, let me get your email address from you. So have you made any updates or upgrades since you guys bought it in 08?
Well, the kitchen had been, somebody was getting ready to flip the house. They put cabinets in and all that.
And how do your bathrooms look?
Okay, the upstairs bathroom's okay. It has the original tile from 1959, but it's nice.
Okay. So is it 2 full baths?
It's a full bath, tub and shower upstairs, and just a shower stall downstairs.
Yeah, we call it 2. We'll call it 2 full. And it's 3 bedrooms, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I did a little digging on you after I got your name, and I've come up with your address. Is it 126 Bertrand Drive?
Yes.
All right. See how easy it is for me to stalk you like that? It's kind of scary, huh?
I know. Good thing my ex-wife.
Yeah, no, exactly. You have to hide. So I see you guys got it in 2008 for $153,000. What do you guys owe on it currently?
124, I think.
Okay, and no second.
No second. We refinanced for a lower rate.
Okay, great. All right. How old is the roof? Any idea?
Well, it isn't leaky, but it wasn't new when I got it.
Okay.
So it's probably getting towards the end of its life.
Okay. What about like the furnace, the HVAC system?
That was all pretty new in 08.
Okay. And then is the hot water heater in good shape, or is that older?
It's somewhere in the, I don't know how old it is, but it works.
Okay.
It's a hot water heater.
All right. So that gives me a lot of good information so I can run some comps, because I really want to zone in and make sure we're comparing apples to apples and find some good comparables in the neighborhood, which I've started to kind of dig in. The
basement is half finished.
Okay.
The other half is not finished, and it was done again in the 1970s.
Okay. So are you guys willing to put in a little bit of work to get the thing ready for market, like some paint and things like that?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll send you some suggestions then on what I like for that. Because, a little bit of paint and some sprucing up of your curb appeal will really go a long way. And then with you guys having the updated kitchen, that's really going to help too. So, yeah, it's a very hot, competitive market. So I'm optimistic. I think we'll have no problem getting it sold. It's just a matter of how much are you going to walk away with at the end of the day. So have you been keeping an eye on the market? Do you have any idea what you think the house might be worth? Do you have any expectations?
Well, looking around the neighborhood, and our house has got some of the better options for the houses that were built in that neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And compared to what's been selling, my wife thinks we ought to get, somewhere around 200.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I was thinking we'd probably wind up at as well after seeing what these comps have been doing. So I've got some good strategies that'll get us the most bang for the buck. I'd love to talk to you about that and talk to you about list price, things like that. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, we'll probably walk out of there around that $200,000 price point. From what I'm seeing as well. So yeah, I think you're realistic with that. All right. Well, when would be a good time for us to get together? I know you're not in emergency status here, but you want me to give you a couple of weeks to get the place cleaned up a little bit, and then I'll come out and see what you got.
I tell you what we'll do is I'll talk to my wife, and I'll come up with a time and we'll set a date. And maybe in a week or two, yes, we will get together, have you over, show you the house. We'll look at your email, look at your suggestions, and we'll get going on getting the things taken care of.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, I'm ready as quick as you are. I don't want to pressure you into, any kind of timing, but just know whenever you're ready to pull the trigger, I'm ready too. So no delays there. So all right, I'm going to email you as soon as we get off here that seller's guide PDF that I have for you, and I'll send you a couple of intro emails, my website, things like that, so that way you know what I'm all about and introduce myself a little bit further.
I like that house that we looked at, but I don't think that's the fit for us.
Yeah, well, no worries. My biggest suggestion would be when you guys are looking online, whether it's Zillow or HomeSnap or wherever you're looking, just don't hit any buttons, because if you hit, contact the agent or see this house, then all of a sudden you're going to have more and more realtors calling you and harassing. So if you see something you like, just call Ron directly and set something up with him, because yeah, if you start pressing buttons, pretty soon you're gonna have to change your identity to get away from all of us realtors.
Yeah, you stalkers.
I know, we're so scary. So all right, well, I'm gonna send you some information, and if you have any questions, do you have any questions for me so far?
No, none. And we'll look at your email, and my wife will be happy, and
Yeah.
we'll get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we'll get it done.